Good. Excuse me. Evening all. How are you all doing? And welcome to the stream. First off, apologies about everything that's been going on. Obviously, I've just Saturday stream. I was just so tired because basically everything that's gone on that previous last few days because of work and everything. So getting back into the swing of things. So I half expected this would have happened at some point. So yeah. And then obviously I was planning. The whole plan was that I was supposed to stream on Monday afternoon. It got put back a couple of times. I think the last one was till 3 o'clock, but then by the time I got in, had something to eat. I had a visitor, and basically they didn't go till about 4 o'clock or something like that, and it just wasn't worth streaming. So this is why I decided to call it today. So I hope you guys can hear me because I am not hearing anything. I don't really want to be sort of repeating myself. I am not hearing anything. Oh, I could hear stuff now, so that's cool. I don't really want to be sort of repeating myself. That just has to go up there. That should be fine. So I hope you guys are okay. Who have we got in today? We have, he says, if I can point on the thingy, put that there, push that there. There we go. We do have, I'm just putting in the live chat. There we go. We have Bradley, Carl, Great Western Photography, Judy Hop, how are you? Kanan, good evening all. Kanan, I'm just going to say now, what you put down in those comments, what you said you're going to be sad and that, you don't really have to say anything. I can understand. I'd just be very careful about what you say or what you type over the internet, because it can be used to other people's advantages and everything. So just be very careful. And some of the stuff like where you say, oh, I'm just going to go off to the toilet or something like that, you don't really need to tell us. You know, you can just say, oh, be back in a bit or something, and then boom, you'll still get welcome back. So yeah, just be a little bit careful about what you say to about stuff over the internet. So yeah, I understand that you're sad and upset, but you don't really need to say that, because you know I understand. So yeah, you told me, that's fine. It's not a telling off. Don't worry, I'm not telling you off. I'm just giving you a bit of advice, mate. Oh, it did go. Oh, I'm sorry to say about that, mate. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I know, but you've got to be very careful about what you say. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, I know it's just like, it is strangely enough like losing a family member, and people will laugh at that, but wait until they have that sort of thing. But yeah. Right. So there is again a slight plan, a slight change in the plan. Let's put it that way, because we had a bit of a big update for Train Sim World. I believe I had about 14 updates just for Train Sim World, and on top of that, I also had a software update for the PS5, and I also had an update for Farm Sim 2025 as well. And you'll probably hear someone shouting, it's the dickhead who's not allowed in here shouting up to be let in. So, nothing I can do about it. Good evening there, Pete. How are you? Heidi hi, howdy ho. Right, so, yes, we had a bit of an update today. There's a lot to discuss. And the first route... sometimes you just got to log back in. We're going to be looking at everything, to be honest. So we're going to be looking at Birmingham Cross City, Manchester Airport Commuter, Fife Circle Line, and West Coast Main Line Crewe to Birmingham. Yeah, I think it was counted 16. Yeah, it would have been about that, because I've got everything. So 5 timetable, yep. That's all right. You know, just let thingy. Good evening, Melbourne train guy. Ampy 8 UK. I don't have a starter, honestly. So first off, we're going to look for Fife. No, we're not. Birmingham Cross City, and we are going to be doing the 170 timetable. So as you can see, you've got the Voyager Class 220, high-speed train 37.5, Class 66, 323, 66, 390. Don't know. Can we drive the 390? Why is that in there? Not sure the 390 should be in there because we can't. Is there? I think there is one service, isn't there? Oxley Depot to Birmingham International. Oh, okay. The Voyager, I have to say, because that's the first thing that I actually did. I drove the Voyager on the route. And let's just say, where is the one that I did? Okay, so these are two different ones then. That's the one I did, 1M21. That was an interesting one, that. Let's do one for Aberdeen to Penzance, I think. I'm just going to leave the dynamic weather on. You don't care if it's a reskin, to be fair, the new HST official livery. Well, if it is coming out by Rivet, it's a gameplay pack. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I can't, to be honest. I can't really say anything. That's the thing, because what I could say could definitely say, oh, it's coming, but yeah, I can't even say that. I can't even explain myself as to why I know or how I know and that. So the only thing I can say is just wait for the official channels. Because then probably when it is announced, I could say something if it ever does get announced. But until then, yeah, there's not really much I can say. So, yeah, because it's under NDA, so yeah. So, oh no, it only booted up, didn't it? I mean, as someone corrected me today, it doesn't mean that it's coming, it means that it's planned, if it is that. So yeah, it's weird. There we go. Put the headlights on. We're gonna go to light time. They fixed the bug where you could not give up control to CPU and just ride. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, good afternoon, Veronco, by the way. Silence is golden. Silence is golden, it is. Oh, and we should really put the DRA on, shouldn't we? So, yeah, it could be coming, it might not be coming, I don't know. Like CL5, you say anything is already being leaked. Leaks are leaks, not official. That's true, rumours are rumours, just that rumours. Great album too. Give me yours, give me the
next station is Bromsgrove. This is a cross-country service to Penzance.
And that is the only little bit of announcement you will get, because you don't even get an announcement as it leaves Bromsgrove, as far as I'm aware. You get an announcement as it comes into Birmingham, but that's it. Right, let's crack the door shut. So I will try and fit this West Coast Main Line stream in at some point. What speed are we? 15 off. Another potential leak for the 171 turned out true, so you'll be a bit more believing of this one. Yeah, that's fair. $350 coming in. So the Voyager does have passenger announcements. Wish you could work from home, but don't think the landlord would be happy about all the rebar in the house. That'd be look great for strengthening the baseboards in the ceiling, door faults. Not in the ceiling, in the loft where you can hang that suspend the layout from. You were surprised by the announcements, unexpected. Yeah, there's also the announcements also on Fife Circle with the 170, the 158, and also the 323 and Voyager on Manchester Commuter. But the 323 and Voyager ones were there already anyway, they just hadn't been implemented properly. Took a 5158 in BTC 220 this morning after the updates. Yeah, they are great, aren't they? Yeah, but they've also got passenger announcements as well. All passenger on board thingy. Possible passenger ambience. Sorry, I've taken over the last couple of days to start biting my front lip accidentally, and I don't know why. It's just doing it, doing my freaking head in. Because it's the same spot I catch every time. Bite my lip, it's the same place every freaking time. You'd rather your completed services than passenger announcements? Yeah, I know that. Ooh, it's just another thing to sort out, isn't it? Okay. Oh, apparently I've just got an email saying that I'm live on YouTube. Anyone want to check that? Cheers. It seems weird because the service I did, I ended up having on the Birmingham Cross City route. I was having thingy signals. You got a fair whack of your 158 runs done, and they're all gone. First world problem. Yeah, they said you'll have to do everything again, but your XP and that you won't have to worry about because that doesn't. Yeah, they have said that. So yeah. Thank you very much, Bradley. The time is 19:50 and 25 seconds. In 10 seconds' time, it will be 19:50 and 35 seconds. Yeah, he's live. Yeah, they did say that unfortunately you would have to do the runs that you've done before again, which is fair enough. Everyone does enjoy doing the runs. We'll get them done, no worries. Sorted. Yeah, the run up I was up against yellow and red signals. It was pretty interesting actually. If it's Fife, you don't. If what's Fife? You guess you just restart your challenge and do them again. They were fun the first time, just a touch annoying. Life is like that, mate, trust me. I've got so many bloody buttons to press around here. That was the keyboard. Going through university. Much like Mr. Wigan, I'm sure Mr. Wiggum, I'm sure learning, yeah. Whack her up 70 or 60 even. So if you are tuning in, hello, welcome. I'm not normally live on a Tuesday, only if there's DLC been released. I was supposed to be live yesterday, but due to unforeseen circumstances I couldn't. So I'm live now. I will be live tomorrow and Thursday as well. Next live after that will be Saturday, which I believe, if I remember rightly, is a viewers vote the route stream. Bloke will get sucked off if you don't get behind the line. Easy, Tiger, easy. It's fine. Take it as that. Oh, we've got to slow down to about 45. And we have a... What do we have? We have a green. Oh, the speed distance. Do the guard mode on the Voyager on Riviera line, and God, it's fun. Oh, awesome. That's not even PG. This is the thing with the internet, though. Some people may find something funny, and then other people are like, no, they don't. Well, we ain't stopping. Oh, we're stopping at Bromsgrove, but so it's a far more quicker journey leaving Birmingham, going down this way, than what it was coming up. When is anything PG in this channel? Nothing. That's why there's it's not a kid-friendly channel. I mean, I was sniggering like a girl in my head when I read it, and yeah, I'll just leave it there. We should be seeing as well, if I can remember. Mum, guess what the men have said on YouTube? All the railhead treatment trains are out. Where can they be? Well, there's one actually. Good evening, Lee. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Oh dear. One more day off and then back to work. Yay. Good evening, Dean. How are you? Lovely sunset. It is. It's really nice. You're well. Good. Bradley's too. Awesome. Operating crude humour. I just say that was not PG to break the awkwardness. I'm going a bit fast. That's something. I want to push F3 on the notepad to slow down. Ooh, driven 22 miles in the Voyager. Lovely. Hi, East Killer. How are you? Did the update drop today? Yes, it did, sir. We are on the Voyager on Birmingham Cross City. Oh, excuse me. TSW sunsets and sunrises are really nice and spectacular. Bradley loves the Voyager. He also loves the Class 69. Right, we don't have adverse signals. Let's crack on. Doing well, enjoying the 5 circle 158 timetable. Yeah, we will be doing that after Manchester Commuter. You think TSW does the early morning fog well too? It does. Gran Turismo does that really well as also. They do the fog, the mist, well the mist really, and the fog. They did that really well. Is the DLC fixed or not fixed? That is the question. I've seen where certain bits of it has been fixed with the update. I don't know. I think there is someone saying that he can no longer access Birmingham Crewe route on his Xbox Series X. Not sure how true that is since the update, but he's loving Fife apparently because that's quite good. So, you know, if you're on a Series X, just give it a whiz and see if it works. That's all I can suggest. Volumetric fog is pretty good, but it's a bit of a memory grabber. So I think it's turned off on the PC. I think it's still available on here. I do have dynamic weather on though, I believe, as well. Oh, we've got to slow down to 75. We are a bit fast. Birmingham, Birmingham Crewe route. Has the turret blurry textures gone? They have been lessened to an extent, but again, someone put pictures up saying no, they haven't. I guess you'll just have to play and see how it goes, to be honest. To be honest, the blurry text shows that there's more optimization needed for the route. That's it. Well, I'm not gonna start accelerating, going down Licky Bank, because you're yellows. You're missing your Class 87 layer from B2C. Birmingham Cross City. Is there a Class 87 layer on there? Oh, Birmingham to Crewe, sorry, but everything else seems to be there as per usual. You haven't bought DLC yet. No, it's a nice DLC, to be honest. We will be playing it. It'll be the last, well, it'll be route number 4 that we play tonight. If you experience blurry textures, turn layers off, as that helps with memory. Yes. Turn certain layers off. You know, the option is there to do it. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. The 8687 layers help as well as static NSL stock. Yeah, you can just disable them. Moaning myrtles everywhere in the train sim, yeah, TSC community. Well, it's the one this morning that got me. He's just moaning about that after 2 weeks of being released, he never realised that the Birmingham to Crewe route.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Well, we were going to spad this if I didn't stick the emergencies on. He was moaning that he didn't realise that the Birmingham Crewe route was Gen 9 only, and he said if this is the way they're going, he said then it's not on. And I just sat there and explained, wrote a nice piece out, huge amount of detail. It took me about 20 minutes to write. And then the little shit bloody deleted his post, obviously because he thought everyone would stick to his, you know, he thought everyone would.
This is a cross-country service to Penzance. The next station is Cheltenham Spa.
Not for me, it ain't. He obviously thought that people were going to side with him. There we go. And 4,467. All the comments that were there were saying, you know, you really do need to upgrade, mate. Yeah, I think it ended up with about 30 odd comments, just basically saying, no, you need to update, mate. You know, my post went in saying, look, it's been posted weeks before it was released, saying it was going to be Gen 9 only. You know, it's ignorance is not an excuse. There is plenty of videos, live streams, news posts from Dovetail on their forums, and if the guy doesn't visit the forums, whose fault is that? It's his fault. He doesn't watch the live streams, it's his fault. It's ignorance is not an excuse. Yep, Dovetail are very open. We're very open about it. Yeah, and they said even before it was released, saying it was going to be Gen 9 only because of the timetable. And you know, apparently Sony stopped support for the PS4 next year. Apparently. Sorry to say, but this console's 13, 14 years old. Time to upgrade. No, it's not. It's not DGG's fault. Maybe, I mean, I was always when we sat in the presentation for Train Sim World 6, Train Sim World 6 came up, boom, and it's just like Train Sim World 6 for the Xbox One PC, for the Xbox Series XS, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series One, or Xbox One as well, and PC and Epic PC. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And the reason being is they're still making money from people buying Train Sim World on Gen 8 consoles. there is still money there. You were a PS4 player for so long. Yeah, TSW 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, 3, 4, and 5. DGG did what they could, but it's just not enough hardware anymore. No, the hardware, that's right. The hardware is over 13, 14 years old on both consoles. You know, and it can't be... It's going to be the same when the PS7, or whatever it is, the PS6 comes out, or Xbox, whatever we're going to call it this year, come out. You know? It's going to be exactly the same. I think we may do 2 services on Manchester Commuter, which will be we're going to do a Voyager again, if I can find them. Manchester Commuter. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. 973. So you got a Manchester Sunday timetable, which you don't have the Voyager. And you got a Manchester weekday table, which you do have the Voyager. Ah, now. Aha. There's only 4 services. Okay, shut up, Tony. And there's 27. Oh, I really wish they did not do that. Can you do that? Oh, 17 minutes. Oh well. Right, so we're going to go and do the Voyager. So it's a bit of a Voyager night tonight. Hardware doesn't last long, and that's why there's constant crashing on last gen. Carl, you didn't watch the live stream, didn't visit the forums, and didn't bother with the roadmap, but you knew that Birmingham Crewe was Gen 9 and PC only. Hentis, you as a PS4 player, yeah, I've done that one. Great Western, you deleted your blimmin' message before I read it. Damn you. And again, good evening, Adam, how are you? Just wait until they find out that GWER is likely not going to be 8th gen. I don't think it will be, because the amount of services that he's doing and what Liam's doing on it, I've got a very funny feeling it won't be Gen 8 friendly, and they are going to trip the light fantastic when they find out if that is the case. So yeah, we're going to carry on with the Voyager theme today. So the services are 10, nice little 24-minute service there. What's that then? Operators cross-country service from Wilmslow to Manchester Piccadilly. Shall we do that one? Let's do that one. Even then, it's looking to be a chocker on PS5. Yes. Who doesn't love a Voyager? Bradley doesn't like them. I don't mind them, to be honest. They get me from A to B. It's going to rival the Brighton Main Line for playable services. I can't remember how many playable services. Oh, hello. Hold on a minute. Does anyone see my Voyager? Oh, it's there. Can I get there? Boom. Hopefully I can get on the bloody thing. Not it. Oh, for God's sake, really? Oh, shit. Made it. Get out. Get out. Oh dear. What am I doing on? DSC, safety, normal, that's what I need. Oh, hold on, I forgot one. One M14 or one H14. A lot of doors. But at least you got everything all set up for me, which is pretty cool. I'll put the lights on. Right, yeah, Like Voyagers, but looking forward to the refurb for them. And the new livery has grown on me. I've not really seen the new livery. Hi, Scottish Rail fan. Hello, how are you? You just finished a military service on Overshap. Oh, service Overshap. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Star Trek Voyager. Awesome. Yes, love that. What the yeah, I know what Bradley. Yeah. Hope to cover the bus fare. Fair, yeah. Wish the issue would be sorted out. Yeah, so would I. Kick the numpty out. Oh, yeah, get out. My best Terminator accent. Right, can we go? Stockport is next. Let's crack on, shall we? Number 2. This is where you see the Voyager fly off the tracks. Light's not on. Now they are. Whew. You're the captain now, yeah. I'm the captain now. The lights are off. Right, the next train will be turn on the headlights on. I was going to say something worse, but didn't. Easy. 5.4 miles to Stockport. So I suspect I've got to download this. I think it might have actually been downloading on the PC. Actually, I shall try and look tomorrow to see if it's downloaded it. Oh, what's going on? Ugh! What are you doing? Go away. How do you get this bloody thing on? Why is that news? Oh, I can't get the bloody news thing. Hold on a minute. I can't get on my PC. I cannot get the news thing that comes up on the thingy. Open widget. Get off. Come on, goes. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, go away. How can I get this turned off? There it is. No, go away. Sorry, guys. Oh, God, that's a pain in the arse, that is. Ooh. What's everyone think of Trains World Tour? I'm just leaving trains alone, to be honest. I've got enough of this. And that's the wrong link as well. Oh, God's sake. It's that one. Copy. Back to there. Oh, we better start slowing down, don't we? Really do need to slow down somewhat. It looks fun. You'll pay at PlayStation though. So you can't play it. Also, so much TSW and CTS bus tram. You have enough games already. Yeah, that's fair enough. You don't know how to change your password on Train Sim World 6 Dovetail Live. I don't think you can. I can't remember. You might just have to sign up for a brand new. You'll have to, yeah, contact Dovetail. There you go. Stockport. So where else are we stopping? Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Now we might have some. Is there a reset password link? Just go onto the Dovetail forum. Neutral section upcoming. So again, this is another good route. I quite enjoy this. It may be a little bit short, but it does the job. They might be able to reset your password. We'll send you a reset password link. I don't know how they do it. I can't remember offhand. This is why you got to store your passwords down somewhere where only you can get them, and not in your head. Sometimes that doesn't work. Bit of a shame the 220 isn't on Fife, but then the timetable is made without TSW6 existing. We have Pendolino on the way down, do we? Couldn't get this called ready, Bradley. Yeah. You have to go onto the forums. Google is your friend, yeah, but apparently there's a big Google breach, apparently. But I'm just only saying what I've read. Apparently. Oh, God, go away. Cover yourself with a match. Oh, that's people in Jamaica. That's not here. Not worried about it. There is a forgotten password link in the Creators Club website and the forum. You just checked. There you go. We are on the approach to Stockport. Please remember to take your crap with you. We're also going to do a 323 run on here. Why is that? It shouldn't be on. Oh, just a bit fast.
We are now approaching Stockport.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
I can't send anything. You can't put no. You have to go to the Dovetail forums, Kanan. We are a few minutes early by the looks of it. So you might get off and have a little look around Stockport. Right, let's do a little...
Manchester Piccadilly.
I beg your pardon. Right, let's have a little look around Stockport. I think I've got most of the collectibles around here. Yeah, there's nothing up there, is there? Right. Four-minute wait. got a bit of indigestion tonight, which is really annoying sometimes. Hold on a minute, guys. Hello. Some twat from Huddersfield trying to phone me this time of night. Can't even remember what the what you call it are. Stockport box. Ooh, what if you can walk up here? Walk up here? Oh wow, yeah you can. Gate entrance. Come on, it's a nice little place to spot from there. Tucks of cables as well, it's awesome. Can we oh come on, you got to ask. No, you can't climb. Come on. Okay. As long as you can remember your email, username, you can reset your password. It wasn't Bradley, no. So there's one calling in. Let's cross over here. We got ages yet. Station announcements. Interesting. There's a lot of really cool rail fanning spots about the place. Yeah. What the hell? They've got to be having some bits down here, haven't they? Go on, idiots, out of the way. Visit Cumbria. Oh, I've got that. Okay. You passengers are dumb. You can't even walk through. Shit, there's the wrong train. Lucky I didn't get on that then, wasn't it? Doors shut 10 seconds before train leaves. Yeah, did the JD. Colonel as well. He did that. Buzz, buzz. Bzz. The old off indicators there, which is good.
The next station is Manchester Piccadilly. This is a cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly.
Calling at Manchester Piccadilly. only. I love the sound going across the point work. It's awesome. Next up will be Fife Circle Line with a 158. Oh no, we're going to do a 323 service on here. Then we'll do Manchester Piccadilly, Fife Circle. Oh. Here we go, bouncing along. We've taken a 323. Scroll it down to 75. So tomorrow night stream is Wednesday night gaming, isn't it? So it will be Sniper Elite 4, the next episode of that. Kind of Gala, I can drive the Voyager on other routes than... Oh, kind of glad you can drive the Voyager on other routes than Riviera, because not gonna lie, it did a bit boring. It needed to stretch its legs. Oh yeah. I think we can take the old speed off. Glad, there you go. I was like, Gala? Gala? What are you talking about? Autocorrect, yeah. Yeah, traffic on this is good. It's varied. Mostly, well, not mostly the same, but it's varied. It's what runs on the route, that's the thing, you know. Oh, I was watching Richard Watson on his thingy there, on his New Junction video. Whoa, okay, that's a bit concerning. And towards the end, he had his 31, his Acura scale 31 going. Oh my god, did that sound lovely. It's the latest video that I've got in the thingy. I put it in the baseboard wibble, or it's in the Burton Road area on the videos, I think it is. And it goes on about its latest update. There's a bit of a big, massive hoo-ha going on at the moment in the model railway community, because there are some people that don't like it, that famed YouTube modelers are getting preference over stuff than what normal people would get. And yeah, you know, there's like a YouTube model railway YouTube celebrities panel meetings going on at railway shows, like the British Railway Modelling Show up at Birmingham coming up in the next few weeks. Good evening, Joseph. How are you? Yeah, I've seen him a few times actually, but I've never gone up to say hello to him, because he just seems a bit bigger than me and just like more more brush, more bruff, and yeah. Yeah, exactly there, Bradley, exactly. And I've also said about, shit, we got to go to 25. I also said about, I said I'm an ambassador for Dovetail. I basically stream their Train Sim World. I said they approached me to become an ambassador for them, not I approached them. I said the same with, I've just been doing YouTube membership boot camps. I'm doing other YouTube stuff now. I said, which I have been invited to do. I said,
now approaching Manchester Piccadilly.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
I said the thing is, I said there is so much hard work that goes into it. People don't understand, and they see, because sometimes they get sponsorship or they get freebies and that sort of thing. Oh, excuse me. They get, they see a bit of red mist. It's a bit like what they do. They don't like the ambassadors, because the ambassadors, they say, are too scared to say anything about the company and anything negative about Dovetail, because we won't get any more free DLC, which is absolute bullshit. But yeah, and this is, at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. The fact that people, why do they have to make money out of a hobby that everyone's doing? Do they just make content and they're not really good modelers just to try and make money? And there's people in there saying, well, he's not even a decent modeler, sort of thing. And some of the videos that I've seen on the comments on social media from what people have put on, and I'm like, well, that's just bitterness there. And you can see it. You just see it is just pure bitterness from people. And at the end of the day, my thing is, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as. I mean, any of the modelers that they mentioned, I have heard of some of them and that. I mean, there's even some going on about the one that I watch, Harold Road, as well. I watch him because I quite find him funny, actually, to be honest. And New Junction. There's one from Wales, and I can't remember what his name, his channel was, but I was watching his stuff as well. Lord Allen is one of his monikers, but it's Dragon Junction, I think it is. And modelling is whatever you want to do. Yeah, exactly. I just really find it that when there are some, even exhibition companies, companies that organise some modelers are putting in, they want to sort of put their layout in for an exhibition at a place, and some of these companies are saying, well, your model's not that good, to be honest. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. It's just like, that's not down to them to say what this person should be doing on their model. No way should they be saying that. And there's a bit of a hoo-ha with that a few weeks ago. You see, HMRC are considering taxing content creators that receive free stuff to promote their goods, like racing wheels, etc., etc. My keyboard just fell down. No. What the hell was that then? Oh, that's the stuff falling down off the sofa. Nope. I bet it's the bloody cat. Oh. Yeah, there's the cat. There's the cat. There he is. And bloody Grogu, where's he gone? Hold on a minute. Ow, that's my freaking knee, man. I bet he's gone down the other end. Oh, we can stay down there. I'll pick him up later. Fuck it. Right. Stuff falling off the back of the sofa. Yeah, so this is why sometimes you hear, when I have just got a piece of DLC, you'll always hear me say big thank you to Dovetail for providing me a free key, and it's also in the YouTube text as well. And the thing is, though, I'm not receiving payment. I am receiving the goods free of charge. So why should I be taxed on that? All I'm doing is I get the DLC free of charge, but I have to say, bump, I've received it free of charge, gratis. Your cat looked around then. Oh, this is my loft cat from Star Wars Rebels and The Mandalorian. Oh, hope she don't like that. Oh shit, she's in the hissy. That's my loft cat. And I've got a Grogu with a frog hanging out of his mouth as well. That's what my my niece bought me for Christmas. Bless her. But yeah, so there is things in the YouTube thing where you set it up and everything. It says, was this item free of charge? Blah blah blah. Were you paid to say this sort of thing? I don't have to tick that because I was not paid to say about this stuff. Dovetail will not tell us what we say or what we can't say. They can tell us what we can't say. Obviously, we've got to think about our NDAs and everything. That's exactly what HMRC are saying. Content creators getting stuff for free in terms from promotion. You don't agree with them, but that's what was on Sky. I think if it's excessive, if you're looking at 30 quid, a route costs 30 quid, Loco costs 12 quid or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on. I mean, the thing is, though, YouTube creators do get taxed on their earnings. So why should they tax them on if they get stuff free? It's just the fucking government again being arseholes, which is what, in a way, is good for you. So you haven't spent £30. No. Which is fair enough, because I have turned around and I've said there is stuff, even some of the UK stuff, that I will not buy, even if I wasn't an ambassador. I would not buy it because I just don't think it's worth it. But that is my personal opinion. Others could be different. 323. Now, doing the 323 on a weekend service. Oh, is that all the ones we got? Oh no, 24. Let's do a 619 Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Airport. You've seen creators get £700 wheels, etc. Yeah, that sort of thing, Yeah, that I can understand, yeah. But there'll be a way for them to get around it. So I'm just having a sip of drink. Tell them, tax the rich first. Oh yeah, definitely tax the rich. Unlock the doors. Don't put cab light on. Can't see dick. There it is. On off. The hair. We want them. But the government always look after their own. That's the thing. We'll have that on as well. No. Window. Come on. There you go. Boom. Unlock doors with that side. Yeah, that's good. Cha-ching. DRA. No need to worry about that. Just need to turn you up a bit. Not that you're going to start singing anytime soon. Increase the piece. And another thing about is PM is making for Xbox to show, as is to make sure we actually over 18. Oh, hello. What's going on there? What gets me are the game companies. TPWS has caught you out on this one. Oh, awesome. Have to do that today. Oh, is that thing that Microsoft do? You actually have to be you actually have to show them or something to prove to them that you're over 18. I just think that's ridiculous. I'll tell you what I find really farcical. These companies, and I'm going to name him again, Activision again. Call of Duty. You see all their games and everything. They got that, you know, all the shit they're calling each other, the names, everything, the swearing, the effing and jeffing. But if you go onto an online multiplayer game, yeah, you're not allowed to swear because online moderators can and will terminate you, or, you know, terminate your game. You know, they'll kick you or ban you or whatever. Because online moderators, you're not allowed to swear. You're not allowed to use profanity, right? Yet they allow the game to promote drug use. Yeah, I think Sony will. They allow the advertisements of drug use in the game. They allow the use of swearing from characters in the game. But you're not allowed to swear when you're online playing. Because there could be underage people playing their game that's rated 18. Yeah. Okay. All right. What a bunch of hypocrites they are. Oh, that's the wrong one.
The next station is Malden Road. This is
Who?
the northern service to Manchester Airport.
Yeah, when they worked out what they can limit you. Yeah. I just find it hypocritical of the big AAA games companies where they say, oh, you're not allowed to swear in online communities. You'll upset people. But hold on a minute. You allow swearing in the game. The actual game itself. The words that are used. The justification is there. Yet you don't allow it from people playing multiplayer. Well, that's just in case there's underage people playing. But they shouldn't be playing your 18 rated game. And then they shouldn't be also playing your 18 rated campaign either. Do you know what I mean? Well, the thing is though, I'm in a private PlayStation chat with my mate. They can't do fuck all with that. They cannot do anything about that. So I can say what I want, about what I want, about who I want, when I want. And they can't do nothing about it. And that's why I will never ever use public lobbies and use the voice in it. Because it's just hypocritical of the games companies. I just find Activision now just absolutely intolerable. We are stopping at Malden Road next. Freedom of speech is dead. Oh yeah, it died ages ago. You're not allowed to say anything now because it might upset people. It'll upset the Gen Z. Not bad looking sunrise, really, is it? We are running a little bit on the old yellowy frame rates. GTA 5 is one of the worst 18 games in your opinion. It's one of the whole Grand Theft Auto franchise is one of the worst ones. When I did a stint in game over Christmas as a temp person, assistant. I think it was Grand Theft Auto 5. This boy came up to me with Grand Theft Auto 5, and it was rated 18. I said, "Have you got ID?" He goes, "No, I don't need ID." I said, "Well, you do, mate." He said, "No." He said, "I'm over 18. I went, "Okay, have you got ID?" I said, "I can't sell it to you without any ID." He said, "I'm over 18. I can buy it." I said, "You don't look 18, mate. Sorry." He walks off, stomps off, walks off, and then he comes back with his mum. She said, "Oh, believe you can't sell this to my son." I went, "Yeah." I said, "Because you don't look 18. I said, "You've got to be 18 to buy it." I said, "He told me he was 18. I didn't believe him." And she goes, "Well, I can buy it. I want to buy it for him." I said, "Fine, you can buy it for him." I said, "But it is an 18 rated game. It's up to you though. If you let him play it, it's not down to me." I said, "But I can sell it to you." I said, "I can't sell it to him." So I did that. Please don't hit the emergency brake. Too late. And Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, definitely. I did tell her. I said it is an 18 game for a reason. I said it's quite graphic in violence and nudity and sexuality in it. It's very graphical and violence. Because that's fine. Oh, okay, fine. And there it is. So there's your receipt. I said if you would, the usual game spiel that you can come back, you can trade it in for a refund. You can have a refund of the product in 10 days as long as the pack's not broken, it's not been opened or used. And anyway, 2 days later, I happened to be in the shop again, and she was there. She goes, "Oh, I'm taking this game, bring this game back." I said, "Why?" "Oh yeah, Ryan, Chris, how you doing?" "You farted and pooed." "Oh, congratulations." And she goes, "Well, my son's 13, and he's playing this game that's full of sex in it, and he's going around stabbing people." I said, "You came in the other day for it, didn't you?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "I did tell you then." She goes, "Well, I didn't realise it was like that." I said, "I explained to you it had it's an 18 rated game. Sex is violence, extreme violence, sexual nudity, drug reference, and everything, and all that in there." I said, "You saying that I didn't tell you that?" She didn't say anything. And she goes, "Well, I'd like the money back." I said, "I can't give you the money back." I said, "Because basically, as I said, you've got 10 days. I said, "But you have to return it." But I said the thing was, it had to be in an unopened state. "Oh, yeah." "Yeah, she got right arsey." I said, "I can do you a credit note." I said, "But you won't get cash for it." Yeah, some people are just so thick.
This is a northern service to Manchester Airport. The next station is Dresden.
Yeah, if you're going to come into the stream, try and behave, because you start misbehaving, you're just not going to last long. Where are you going? Yeah, it's cool. Must be a train due.
Manchester Airport, which is ready to leave.
Northern service to Manchester Airport.
Okay. Oh, we're stopping it. Oh, hit the chicken switch again.
We are now approaching Burnage.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Just hold on a bit until we get there. Oh, come on. So the mother ended up buying another game for the kid. I suspect she did. We just issued over the credit note because I had to get the manager involved and everything. And I explained to him and I explained to her. She goes, "Oh, she does it all the time. She's in and out." I went, "Oh, okay, one of those." Yeah. Unfortunately, there's people that you can't help sometimes. They just do it all the time because they think they can just get away with it all the time. Yeah. It's like, you know, the old, I can explain it to you, but I can't make you understand it. Gag. Speaking of game stores, do you still have midnight releases like they do in the States? Well, I think if we still had a game store here in the UK or in Poole, they would probably still it if it still. I mean, for Call of Duty and Battlefield, they would have done it, but we don't really have it now because, well, we lost our game store about 7-8 years ago. So yeah, they're still about in the UK, but game as a all over the UK chain of stores are literally now non-existent. They've all moved to online because they think that's where the best thing was. Get rid of most of their staff, sell off the shops, and do it all online. I've not bought anything from Game since they left the high street. I'll either buy from Asda or 95% of the time I'll get it from Amazon. East Didsbury is next. Looks though clouds are coming in. Could we be expecting rain?
The next station is East Didsbury. This is a northern service to Manchester Airport.
I suspect there are some of the bigger games companies or the game shops like HMV as well in London. They'll do midnight openings for consoles and all that sort of thing. But then this day and age, I probably wouldn't be doing a midnight opening for a console. I would not be entirely safe on my own. Walking back to my house. Not in this current the world as it is at the moment. Oh, I've done a few midnight movie screenings as well. I've done a good few years ago when the Phantom Menace was on. I literally did. It wasn't the Phantom Menace. It was the last one. It was the. Oh, they did the.
This is East Didsbury. This is
Thingy of the Revenge of the Sith.
Manchester Airport. The next station is Gatwick.
We did. They did it in the order. It was it was Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and then it was the Revenge of the Sith. And that was a 9 o'clock showing, so it was about a 4:30 start, I think it was, for the first two films, then the 9 o'clock showing for the other one, which is pretty cool, because my mate went out to Burger King in between, and he got us a bloody extra large bacon double cheeseburger meal.
Service to Manchester Airport.
They had a 10 a.m. recently for Magic cards or something. Oh, Magic the Gathering or something like that. I've done a full Star Trek marathon. That started at midday, and it was literally Star Trek, the motion picture, which is the most boringest freaking Star Trek film out, The Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, was it? Number 4. Then it was 5, which was The Final Frontier, which is a bit shit. Then it was The Undiscovered Country. And then I've done the Star Trek Generation ones, which was Star Trek Generations. I think it was 4 of them that they did. And I've also done the 3 J.J. Abrams Bad Robot Star Trek films as well, when they brought out the last one. But yeah, those were really good. Those were, because I was there with my mate. But the other ones, I was literally there on my own. This was obviously when Mum didn't really need caring, but yeah. I mean, she, ones when I watched the film and it was a late film, she'd be there in a chair, fire on, TV on, she'd be falling asleep, she was happy. She'd fall asleep in the chair, and she'd stay there half the night if she could. At one point, she went out there about 3 o'clock in the morning saying she's going out to sleep in the chair because she can't sleep on the bed. The last movie you saw in theatres was the Bond movie, but it was on a military base. Oh, cool. You have a friend in the UK who goes to the O2 Theatre name to watch movies. He has a pass to go monthly. Oh, I know, yeah. Hi, Carthief. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you? Movie theatre popcorn was the best. First Contact, I have to say I do quite like that film. I've actually just started watching, just nearly finished actually, the Star Trek Picard season 3. I just loved that season. I'm watching the last episode after I've done the live stream.
This is a northern service to
But I'm also watching Deep Space Nine. I've got the last season to watch that. That's in the other room though. Yeah, cheers, Joseph. It's appreciated. Thanks for popping in. Decided to rewatch Rebels. Yeah, Star Wars Rebels is really, really good. I quite enjoy it. And then if you watch Ahsoka, then Ahsoka is kind of a follow-on, basically, from Star Wars Rebels, but it's very good. It's very well done. Season 3 is what it should have been all along. Yeah, but it's... I think that's what fans were longing for, really, to be honest. Hi Alex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. It's cleaning the flat day tomorrow. Yay! I've got some washing to do as well, so yeah, that's all fun. Oh crap! Well, that's not my red light then. That was definitely showing a red light. I'm not too bad. Your yellow signal was showing red. Well, my signal was showing red. So really, in theory, we should like stop and like report it because it's a signal that's wrong. Yeah. My signal was showing red. Another platform. I've got.
We are now approaching Hillsbury.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from
I've got a yellow signal showing on the screen. And on the PlayStation controller. I can't see what it is on the thingy. Why do you think they get some glitches in these games all the time? Don't know really, to be honest. PS3 was great as you could jailbreak it. You could jailbreak the PS1 and PS4, PS2 as well. PS4 was difficult to program for. I think that is a yellow that's showing. No, it's red. It's red with a... Well, in theory, there should be a call on. I don't... Bradley, can they actually show that?
This is Hillsbury. This is a northern service to
Manchester.
Because it's telling you it's a red signal. So you can't go past it, but it's giving you a route. Right, okay. See, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. 2 seconds. What I'm going to do... Right. Go onto the camera app on the phone. And I'm going to hold up. To make sure I hit the right button. I'm going to hold up the right thing. And... click that. Now it should just let me see how that is. That's a yellow. That signal looks. It does show red. That's good. And it does have the PW. The MP286. Right. Okay. I'll send that to them. That plane came in hot. Yeah.
The next station is Manchester Airport. This is a northern service to Manchester Airport.
Oh, we've got green anyway, so that's fine. I love the little lights here. Some are on, some are not. It could be, because they've not really explained what happens with the signal delay, have they? You've not really seen it. So, yeah, it could be. Early morning mist. But there again, I did go through a red signal that was supposed to be showing yellow. Oh, hello. So, this upcoming line closure.
Manchester Airport.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Right. This upcoming line closure we got between Bournemouth, Poole and Dorchester for 7 days in about 14th, 15th, 17th, 15th of November. You had to get your car ready for the winter time, but unfortunately it had been snowing all day. I believe it will start again on the next 2 days. Oh, nice. Snow already. Yeah, this line closure, we've got 2 engineering trains in, both DB. First one comes in 6N01 at 1,200 tonnes. The second one comes in at 1,400 tonnes. The first one comes into Hamworthy, which is the next station west of Poole. The second one comes into Poole, right, at 1,400 tonnes. The first one leaves Poole on the Monday morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning. But that leaves at 1,200 tonnes in weight. The second one leaves on the following Friday at 1,800 tonnes in weight. So one goes in at 1,200, comes out at 1,200. One comes in at 1,400 and goes out at 1,800 tonnes. Still can't figure out. I'm thinking it's ballast and spoil. I'm kind of thinking it's down to at least where they're going to be ripping out the tracks and laying down and the spoil and laying down new ballast and rails for the sidings. But I can't see it though, because they said they got to sort the drainage out, and I don't know how they're going to do that, because I don't think that, well, I don't know. I don't know if it does mean just ripping up the old track bed, putting down a new bed, and then just basically putting ballast on top of that. Whether the water goes in there or not, it doesn't matter, because they've got proper ballast in there where the water should drain away. I don't know, because as it is at the moment, it's all stodgy mud, where, you know, years and years of diesel locos going up and down the line, you know, it drops oil and diesel or whatever along the track bed. It's just gunked it up or not, I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, that's happening in the next couple of weeks. Right, okay. We got 5,380 for that. We are going over to the Fife timetable in a second. I'm just going to have a P&B, and I need to get a drink as well. So I should be back in a minute. Grab yourself a cup of tea. Yeah, that's right. You are also had to be home because of that crazy weather. Holy smoking cowboys. Nice. is raining. Okay. Right. I need also. Oh, actually, while I remember, because I will forget this, so bear with me. Do you know what? I've got my drone here. My brother gave it to me, nearly a year ago now, and I've not even taken it out the package and have a look at it. I really do need to have a look at that drone. It's only a little small drone that he bought off Temu, but he's had loads of them sent to him, and he's just like, well, I don't need that one, so I'll get rid of it. Don't know why Frank is trying to sell carpets in a train sim stream. Like, who's Frank? Yeah, so in a couple of Saturdays' time, I won't be streaming. I will be having my friend over, who's Ashley, who, I haven't seen him since Swanage, I think it is. So he's coming down to visit for a few days. And, yeah. I don't know, we'll see, actually. You love carpets, me. Hey, what? You hope it will not be crazy tomorrow because then you cannot get your car ready for the winter time, which means the winter tyres will never go on under the car if that will be the case. Right. Basically, Carl, you've got me with Frank is trying to sell carpets in a train sim stream. Are you actually listening to adverts? Why have you got adverts? Hold on a minute. Let me just double check. And languages earn dollary dues. Nope. Analytic community. Now what would it come under? Content. Hold on, let me click on live. Train Sim World 6, the update stream. Monetization, there you go. Right, okay, yeah, I've got it. For some strange reason, boom, I've done it as manual. I've just saved it. Just refresh your browser, guys. Adverts for Franks. Factory flooring, interesting. The winter tyres are already set to go under the car instead of the summer tyres, but unfortunately have not been getting that done because loads of crazy things on the car mechanics. Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, now we're going to go to Fife Circle. Fife. Advert for... yeah, I just looking at your wording, I think, has he been taking anything? It's like, Frank? Frank? Oh, Frank. So, 429 services. So, that's your five circle, 170 timetable one there. Look, lovely. And you got the crappy little 40 that tall as shit as ever. This is the Sprinter Express. So, you have the class 66. All right, let's try it again. So, Sprinter Express timetable, you have the 66 Flying Scotsman, class 158, 170, 385, free car, and a class 380. At least you're not getting the commercials on your end because you have YouTube Premium. Yes. Back just in time, it seems. Yes. So we have 52 class 158 services, 35 170, 3 class 66 services, 69, Bradley loves that number, class 385 services, 18 class 380, and one Flying Scotsman Railtour service, which is the Flying Scotsman. It's the Fife Circular. Or if not a class 158, how about a class 158? Yeah. So yeah, we are going to be doing a 158 service. That's 11 branch one, the ScotRail one, and I don't know why we got 2 11 class ones. No, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to do 11 class one. We're not going to do Edinburgh Waverley to 11, no. Perth to Edinburgh Waverley. Which one was the one that I was going to do? Was it that one? Oh, hold on. Who's messaging me now? Ooh. I've just got to check my calendar, guys. Oh. What day is this? What day is this coming Monday? Where are we at the moment? The 31st will be Friday, so it'll be this coming Monday. Oh, that's December, you dumbass. Oh, let's go back to October. There we go, there's August. Oh, it's the 3rd. There's nothing on that calendar. What's on this calendar on the 3rd? Oh, God, bloody, what's this? Okay. Oh, I need to text this guy back, sorry. Sorry. I haven't seen my mate. I haven't seen him for about a year, so I need to talk. We need to have a little catch up. I used to live over the road from him, to be honest. That's how I'd known him, and that's how I became his best man at his wedding. Right. But now CCL and FC will have update timetables and stock glorious days. Oh, hell yeah. So I just got to clean my glass. I've got fingerprints all over them. You'd have thought you'd be able to get fingerprints all over your glasses. Pain in the arse. Absolute pain in the arse. Oh my God, that's smudgy than smudge. Do I have... Oh, Jesus. Why does it all goes tits up? Every time that I want to get something done, it all goes tits up. This is what happened yesterday. Planned to get everything done, it goes tits up. Where is my... There they are. I have these little Carl Zeiss lens wipes. And they say they're good for your cameras and binoculars and all that. They're also good for your glasses. The Sprinter timetable will get an update with lots more trains and double... will it get an update? As far as I'm aware, this is it. You know, the 158, 175 car units. Yeah, they're in here somewhere, aren't they? They have them connected. Sorry, I've got smudgy fingerprints now all over my glasses because I cleaned them with my fingers. I'm a dumbass. Right, okay. Just start off and you'll read the message. It'll go ding again. Right, okay. Seems to be there. The only thing coming is... hold on. We'll get an update with lots more trains. But this is the update. This is the timetable. You like the one for source. The only thing coming is maybe the intercity in IC7 HST pack. Most of the services are just single formations on 5 circle, and 11 class 158 only does Edinburgh's 11 services. Don't ask why. I think there was something that Adam said about it. I think it was. I need my keyboard as well. Right, let's crack on. So we're going to do the 1L70 Perth to Edinburgh Waverley, and I'm going to leave dynamic weather on. You hope you'll get this new route soon, but not for a moment at least. No, as and when. As long as you've got Train Sim World 6, you've downloaded the free version, then you'll be fine. That runs out next month as well, by the way. Part of a Perth service from Markent to Edinburgh Waverley. Right, let's crack on. Let's get started.
Welcome to the ScotRail service 2. Calling out.
DRA is on.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite right. That's fine. I'll message them as well on that. Unlock doors. Switch her on. DRA is on, and there we go. That's on. We'll stick her up a bit. Announcement lady gave up. Yeah, you bought the special edition, so you have all the routes included. The old stuff, awesome. You haven't spotted them yet, but so you'll keep an eye out. Happy Halloween on Friday. I don't bother with that these days, mate, I tell you. I just don't bother with Halloween. It's just Easter the same. What's the other one? Valentine's Day. They try to make something big out of that. I'm just not interested. Lock doors. Tickle treat. Yeah. Voyager will come to Fife Circle in a future update. Where's that come from? You haven't released the brakes, Tony. Oh, you haven't released DRA? Well, really? That shouldn't be working? Looks like this has come from you. That'll be Harry. That is Thursday, I believe. Yeah, the ScotRail IC7 HST, which is planned, that's it. In the game pack, it might. You never know. It might turn up in the game pack as a layer, but I don't know unless we hear anything official. That is AI, if I remember rightly, because it was always AI at Edinburgh. I did start on it earlier on this evening, but then I had to come off because I had to do stuff, so yeah. Next stop is Kirkcaldy. Well, the Azuma also don't run on unelectrified lines unless you'll be in forget. You just got emergency brakes for nothing. Whereabouts were you, Bradley? You didn't get a TPWS. Train fault? That's where the old Leven branch up there, look. Okay, I think I might just start slowing down just an inch. got a bit of a lead foot these days. – 4.5 miles from Kilcardy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm 3.8, so bring it on. To be honest, for me, if it's not in there, it just isn't running on there. Well, I for one won't be playing the what you call it version of it. I won't be playing the Rivets version because it's just broken. The timetable, there's so much wrong with it, and they've not even shown the slightest hint of coming back. They did one update on it, and they made the timetable worse with the Class 40. You go past a signal that's green, and then the next signal just round the corner is red. No indication whatsoever. Red, and you spad on the rail tour. Rail tour where there's no passengers getting on and off the train. Not even been fixed. Call it a bug until you work it out. By the way, your friends, if I'm not checking you guys on YouTube, that's why I'm on a Christmas spirit mood. That's fine, don't worry. Route is still feels dead for the Central Scottish Belt. I just think it was the wrong time to do the route, to be honest. It's not a busy route, to be honest. I think if this game pack for a HST does come out, you know, it is planned. Whether it does come out or not, it will add to it, but depending on what the frequency of services are. Cheers. Max speed is 90. Wonder if they got the wrong settings for it. Well, yeah, we want good content. You know, if you've got a rail tour, you know, you expect it to stop with people to get on and off. You expect the signals to work properly. But when you can't complete the service because it spads and the signal won't change, well, you know, and they haven't done anything about it, even though you have reported it, you know, it says something. I reported to Dovetail overhanging thing on the Bernina Liney tank car. Nothing's been done about it. Some object that shouldn't be on the underneath of the tank car, and it's not textured, and it's been there since Bernina Liney was released. Not been touched. Oh well, we won't be stopping at Kilcardy then. Or will we? No. We'll be go sailing through. Yeah, well, we're going to stop anyway, but passengers won't be happy. Nope, there we go. Objective failed. It's me not paying attention. Only the best is good enough. Just get along with the Rivet games. I just, you know, if they're going to do something, then do it right. Update it. You know, fix it. Don't just leave it, because that's how it is. It's just, oh, we'll do an update 1 or 2, but that's it. Boom. And it's only Skyhook with the 158 and the timetable that have really kept this route alive. Sorry to say. It's the same with Cardiff City Network and on the Riviera line, where instead of doing an underpass or a footbridge over to the other platform, they've done go here to transport to the other platform. It's laziness, absolute laziness. You don't do it in real life. You can't transport from one side to the other. Yeah, you buy a product, it is liable for criticism, you know? It's just annoying that they do that, where they can't or won't finish the other side, so you just... You know, you just get to the point where it's like... Oh well, just put a spawn point there and a spawn point there, and they just they just walk between each point. But it's not the point though. You should be able to walk underneath the subway or walk across a footbridge to get to the other side. It's just laziness where they've not bothered finishing it, and I don't like that. But it's not the point. That is not the point. If you've got the whole route that has got access to steps or subway, then it should be like that across the whole route, not bits and bobs where it's warping from one side to the other. No. Stick to one or the other. Don't mix. In fact, don't actually do the warping. Whether it's quicker or not, it's cutting corners, and it's not right. I mean, personally, I'll just drop down on the track bed, but that's not the point. The point is that it shouldn't be like that at all. It's not like that in real life. I can't walk from platform 1 to platform 2. Right, let's start slowing down. Oh, I've hit the chicken switch again. What I do, I'm looking when I apply the brake, I'm looking at the little dial where the little red square is. You got the white 0 in there, where your power goes up. I'm looking at that for the braking ratio, and yeah, that's. Just go across the parts, yeah. Step 2, step 3. There it is. There. Yeah, it is unrealistic, and this is what I just call it laziness on the developer's part, to be honest. This is our little unit, which I think has done an absolutely fantastic job on. He's having a bit of a whiz. We are now approaching Kinghorn. 3 steps and then chicken. Yeah. Let's go whizzing. Cathcart was always good, to be honest. But it's even better now. Oh, you know, I told you about that spot on the inside of my lip that I keep biting. Yeah, I just keep biting it again. It hurts. Fellow 158. Hey guys, your train's here. You better run up to get it. Southeastern Highspeed needed extending to achieve greatness. You gonna get your train, guys? You alright there? You sure? Just getting stuck on stuff, aren't you? Right, anyway, not worried about you, just getting on my train. 20? Damn giraffe. You wonder then if maybe routes are being pushed out before other DLC was ready and then updated later for the new DLC. I don't know really, to be honest. But to be honest, rolling stock takes a lot longer to create than a route. Or for Southeastern Highspeed. Maybe they just didn't have the time to, or didn't gauge demand right for the Dartford. It could have been something that they would wanted to add, but didn't have time. So they didn't have possibly. In fact, I know the reason why. So yeah, and I can't say it. On the verge of greatness. Good old Rogue One quotes there coming from Bradley. It was either that or Birmingham Cross City as a core route for Trains in World 3. Was it 3 or 4 it came out on? Land. Now I would mind an extension to Riviera Line Taunton. Now you've had your bloody Great Western greatness. It's time for a bit of South Western Railway loving down here. East Liverpool. Hentis is booked. But we all know it'll be Portsmouth. It'll be Portsmouth to London Waterloo. there's a little plushie. Sorry. Haven't you opened the doors yet? Here you have. Still plushie. Oh, 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 oh. I got that already. Oh well, fine. Passengers are not getting on. The doors are open. Okay. Passengers don't seem to be arsed and ready to get there, to be honest. Right. Oh, the doors will shut anyway. This would upset people, but Portsmouth Direct Line in Slandal era. It would be good. But in fact, I'd have to say it'd have to be Brighton Main Line in Slandal era. Atlantis in TSW, that's down under the rest. Hi, Flying Southerner, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You sure they'll have to come here eventually? If you recall, they've got a freight license already. Yeah, you could have. You grew up going from Waterloo to Lymington? No, I'm just down the road from Lymington. Brighton to Southampton Central and Portsmouth Harbour would also be cool. Not really. It's quite boring. Have you ever ridden on that route? It is absolutely boring. You'll just get 377s, Desiros, that's it. Or 387s. Absolutely boring. You want to watch Rogue One now? I watched it the other day, actually. Oh, hello. I've turned the volume down on my headset by scratching my ears. Interesting. Wessex Express, the old Wessex pigs. You think they need to get a licence from New South Wales Rails Transport or whoever for the pack stuff? Yeah, but you know, you never know, it could happen. Oh, I wouldn't mind an Australian route, to be honest. London Victoria and Blackfriars to Ramsgate, Sheerness, and the real Dover, not the Yank ones. Nah, we've had Brighton. You know, I think you know if it comes up to like a 50-mile route between, 60-mile route between Eastleigh and Poole, or London Waterloo to Portsmouth, it will be London Waterloo to Portsmouth. You know they'll do it. What was a 170 158 mix? Nice. I'd say Clapham Junction would sign the end of Gen 8, to be honest. No, I think a modern day Eastleigh to Poole, because you'd have the Desiros that will run either to Bournemouth as ECS or up into Northern. You'd have the Voyagers that could run from Bournemouth to Eastleigh, Southampton to Eastleigh. As ECS. You'd also get freight trains down as far as Southampton. So Eastleigh is a natural driver change place. Nor in a class of 100. So yeah, it'd be a good place for the start and end of the freight runs. And like I said, it's a freight run from Eastleigh down to Southampton docks can take anything up to 45 minutes. So that's, if you notice, there's a lot of runs on the route that take anything from about 30 to 40 or 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, that'd be ideal. You're coming out the sorry to hear that. You'd start off on a service that's parked up in the yard at Eastleigh, come out, have your go vias, all your little signal sort of things and everything, and then you'd end up, you basically got to go to Toton, sorry. You'd end up having to go to Southampton Maritime or Southampton Eastern Docks. So it'll take you about 40 minutes just to get to Eastern Docks or Maritime. But then with Eastern Docks, you've got to then go all the way round, all the Western Docks, just to get to the part where you need to get. So there's a lot of gameplay ability there. You're on the declassified first class section, so not too bad. But yeah, I've seen people want the West Coast Way. Is it West Coast Way? From Brighton to Portsmouth to Southampton, like what you suggested. But it's boring as. It's like basically, and to be honest, it will be like what Waterloo to Portsmouth it will be. It'll just be absolute bore fest. Because they hardly get any freight, if any at all. All the freight goes down the Southwestern Main Line. There is the odd, you get the Chichester Stone train every now and then. But that's it. Or there may be diverted freight. Not very many diverted voyages. But you know damn well that they will do given the toss up between Eastleigh to say like Poole and Waterloo to Portsmouth direct, Portsmouth Fratton and all that, they'll do Waterloo to Portsmouth. Guarantee it. Which will be a Joe table and he'll stick everything in there. The 377s, the stuff going from Brighton to Victoria. You even stick a Eurostar in there if you had it. Exeter to Salisbury with a 159 and a 150 between St David's and St James Park. They probably do that actually, to be honest. I won't rest till we get an Eastleigh to Poole, but I can't see it. Dalgety Bay. Yeah, you got your hometown in Trees and Will. I've got the Isle of Wight. Oh well, looks like a bit of hard braking service for an 800-yard stop. Ah, we're good. Get down about 30. Expect the unexpected, yeah. I mean, I'm looking. I don't know about the Stuttgart line. I'm definitely into the NEC and the Stamford line, because that is basically, you guys who can remember the original Train Sim World, we had the NEC line where I really enjoyed with the ACS 64. Well, we get that with the Stamford line. And other people turn around and say, oh God, it's the ACS 64, it's the NEC again. It's the only decent line, the high-speed line they got in America. Well, they've actually got the bright line as well, that people keep crashing the trains into cars. And that is basically what we're getting with the NEC Stanford line. Just escaping Brighton now to head back home. Yay. Had 0 announcements. No, I've not had announcements either, apart from the one when she started at the top. We are going to be doing a run on Birmingham Crewe as well. And that will end the stream for tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the NEC because I really did enjoy that route. And this time, it's instead of just going to New Rochelle, it's going up to Stanford. Hopefully we get all the freight working as well, to like what we had similar before, which is pretty cool. Really enjoyed that. Wasn't a lot of freight, it was just moving the trains, the trash trains about, and, you know, taking them down to the barge depositing centre and what have you. So I'm looking forward to that. The Expert BR145 with those wagons that take the trailers for the lorries, that looks awesome. Looking forward to that as well. BR420, friendly. Yeah, eventually, as and when. Inverkeithing is next. You will have TSW on disc, and you did attempt to play that route, but the graphics were awful. Yeah, it was one of the. It was one of the first routes that was done. In fact, the first route that was done was Great Western Express. No, it was Sandpatch, wasn't it? Then it was Great Western Express, which was done. So yeah. The 90, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. That will give us extra freight options. Yay. I believe it is for the West Coast Main Line South. This should be the station right before the Forth Bridge. It is indeed. Hello. What's that little section of track there? We need a Badger. Badger, and a 92. Oh, hell, need a 92. We're not, I don't think we're going to get a 68, 88, 90, 9 or 93. Because they're all Stadler. and they turned around and said no, they will not grant licenses for them. Bradley's bored. Someone based down south, you're looking forward to the 171 and the 3773. Also the 90. Yeah. That'll see. I think that the timetable will also be revamped for that as well. For the East Coastway timetable, so you will see stuff for Brighton Main Line as well, so you'll see a lot more stuff going in there. You may even get to see the 700s going in and out of Brighton. That'll be interesting. Definitely interesting. Hopefully they'll do away with the ridiculous freight working they've got there. Yeah, it's being revised. I don't think he'll get a remaster, which will look awful with the Todd 4 lighting and all that sort of shit, but it might do, you never know. Edinburgh Gateway, platform 1 is next. We have a trip across the old Fife of Forth. Ooh. That's fine, mate. No worries. No worries. Have fun. Take it easy, and I may see you tomorrow or Thursday. No members only stream this Sunday or the following Sunday, or the following Sunday after that, to be honest. I think it's the 15th or 16th of November is the first one. Yeah, it's raining down here as well. It has been. It's going to be a rainy few days, actually, a few weeks. Got rain mostly forecast now for the next week and a half. Here we go, over the 4th of Firth. Oh no, not yet. Oh, cracking shot. Get Discord ready, you're falling asleep. Yeah, I know. There she is. There she is. It's like a meal pond out there today, look at it. Oh, you can't see the wires on the bridge. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Come on. Turned into Norman Price's mum. No, you're right. We aren't stopping at this next station. It's great to have this iconic bridge in the game, to be honest. I'm happy about that. I cannot see nothing crossing. That's because we've crossed it already. You have it in trains, yeah. I know who that was made by. That was made originally by Mike Banfield, who... Not Oldfield, Banfield. He was, like me, a content creator for trains. I don't know, but you might even have, I don't think so, my face as a driver in trains. I'm in my own orange high-vis as well, which I managed to get from somewhere. Submitted a picture, and I was in one of the trains versions. Don't think I'd have made it for the Xbox though. It wasn't a very good photo, so I'm not HD enough. I've no longer got my high definitions. It's giving you an idea. Yeah. I actually put it in my route, my own Hentis rail route in trains. I kind of made a thing where I had a big river, and my two-line railway went underneath this river. It was a highlight of one of the routes, and then there's another bit where there's also another line that went over the river, I think, and I used the Forth Railway Bridge for it. You'll have to look now. I know it was in 2 or 3 of the, what you call it, for trains. Whether I'm in there now, I don't know. Just let me know if they got the UPDD40X in there, because I love that loco. One of the longest locos in the world, and powerfulest. UPDD040X, I think it is. It's quite long and yellow, and it's not a banana. Banana. We best start slowing down, haven't we, son? Edinburgh Airport, laughingly on the left. Right even. Just starting to rain, look. You've seen 4 AI trains on what? Ow. Next stop should be Haymarket. Oh no, South Gyle. Locked doors. Oh dear me. Yeah, it works. I get my first wage slip this week. Yay. What makes you so special? Stand behind the yellow line. Dumbasses. Look at them all. Oh, sorry, yeah. Open the doors. They've got to walk away down anyway. Bet you she doesn't get on. You got your 4th? Yay. You get your 25th. Bay. It's a bit weird because I still get UC because I don't apparently I don't earn enough, but I've got to earn a full month, but then I've got to wait. I got my full UC yesterday, but I've got to wait now. I think it is to not next month, the month after, until I know how much they actually take out. Hold on a minute. Oh, whoa. Is there a WSP thing here? No. And you're home. Awesome. Yeah, basically, I've got to. Although I get weekly wage, I got to wait until because I will get a little bit taken off from next month's money, which because I started work from the 20th something to. Oh, it's up to the 20th of each month where it's calculated. Oh, I can't remember how they do it. It's basically I have to wait because it's a month in hand. So next month shouldn't be a vast difference to what I was getting now, or get yesterday. But the month after for December, then it will be, and it will show. So I've got to work out how much I get for a month from where I am now. And then, yeah, I can work out how much in roughly that I will get taken off. But yeah, I suspect it will be a fair bit, to be honest. Oh, and I've got to inform the council tax as well. So I'll probably do that tomorrow afternoon. And we're on the Glasgow Edinburgh route. They take 5 pence, 55p in the pound, but not sure if there's an amount you can earn before they start taking money off you. Yeah, I'm not sure. The guy wasn't sure either because I'm only doing 16 hours a week. And the other thing as well, he said, that's really good. He said, but I don't really need to see you again. He said, I suspect it might be every 2 months, but they're not going to try and push me to do other work. So I did turn around and say to him, I mean, the thing is though, what Amazon do, I get VET sent through to me, which is basically voluntary extra time shifts, and I can choose whether to accept them or not. But at the moment, I just want to do a month's free, which I should know roughly how much I should get a month. But then it's what they take out of my wages. Yeah, it's not very, what you call it. Let's see what Haymarket Depot is like, to be honest. Are you serious? Just working on your layout. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've got to move my layout across the other side of the room, which would be a lot easier, to be honest. And I've got to move my cupboard where the layout's going to go over to where the layout is. Am I enjoying the new job? Yeah, because it's similar to like what I have been doing. And yeah, you've missed 3 stations. I think I've done 1 or 2. I think it is. I mean, it's only 4 hours, but in that I actually. One of the routes that I do, one of the things that I do is, basically you have to pick the route that the drivers actually do. So you pick the basically the bags with all the parcels in. For a set number of routes, and yeah, you can have anything up to 9 bags on a cart, which will go into the van, and then also you could quite possibly have other boxes and parcels that are oversized that will not go in the bags that you pick, but they will go in the on the cart for the van. So yeah, and then you just keep going until everything is all picked. So yeah, it's good. I quite enjoy it because basically what it is, it's a distribution center. So it's really in a way it's a last mile. It's a last mile delivery basically. So it's got a big, massive radius of where you know of what they serve. Oh, we're just getting dicked here, aren't we? Put some sand down. Edinburgh Waverley is next. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's great to see behind the scenes at Amazon and how they work it, and you'd be surprised at how many parcels they get through a day. One L33 is a 5 car. Nice. We're getting a proper Scottish welcome now, aren't we? Really mucky weather. Remember, coming into Edinburgh, you have a 47.4 pushing out. You have a 26 in there, 20s, 37s, a couple of DMUs. Oh, it's epic. Absolutely epic. There you go, gold medal, 8,963. Right, I should be back in a second. Oh, let that load. And we'll be on Crewe to Birmingham. Do not fear, I is here. Right, I am back. Sorry, I had to go somewhere. So yeah, for me tomorrow is Wednesday is flat cleaning day because I usually do it on a Sunday, but I was like, the thing is I was like, this Sunday, this is the first Sunday I've worked basically since over a year since I was at Wilco's, and you just finished your model railway shed on your layout and you fitted it with a working light. Oh, awesome! What, Kanan? What type of light have you fitted it with? I'm very intrigued to find out. But you can answer Bradley's question as well. 294 journey is fixed. Awesome. Um, there's a lot there. If you see something that doesn't look right, let's do a couple of these. Let's do London Euston to Crewe. Do that one. You know what? I'm going to leave it on dynamic weather. No, I'm not, actually. I just will take it. I don't trust it. But we're going to have it on cloud. Oh, not foggy. Like clouds. I don't know if you did hear that question, Kanan. What did you use to fit lights to your depot, your shed? As he gasps down half a pint of water. Yeah. And this is on the PS5 today as well. There we go. I don't know whether he's watching. It's obviously not answered, so whether he's watching or not, I don't know. Oh well. Use some model railway lights. Oh, okay. Right, model railway lights, right.
Next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 0952 London North Western Railway service to London Euston. Calling at London Euston only. Platform 1 for the 0952 London North Western Railway service to London Euston. The next train to arrive at platform 5 will be the 0939 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street.
I'll wait till she's finished.
Winsford, Hertford, Acton Bridge, Runcorn, Liverpool South Parkway, and Liverpool Lime Street. Platform 5 for the 0939 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Finished? Okay. I will tell you a little cheap trick, probably cheaper to get these than what it is to do actual model railway model railway lights that they custom ones do. I used the Hornby Maglite coaching lights in my depot, and it looks authentic as well. In my little railway shed, I used 2 of them. They're literally what Hornby put in the coach lighting. And yeah, it's I use those for 2 rows of lights in my railway shed. Right, so why is it not giving me?
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Crewe. We'll be calling at Crewe only.
Right, so why didn't it do that in the first?
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Interior lighting isn't
If you
on.
see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it. Sorted.
Oh, you're going to love this by the end of it. Yeah, so I used the Hornby mag light coaching lights. Basically, it's just a strip of sticky back LED lights powered by a CRT battery. You can switch it on by a magnet that you stick on top of the coach or the roof of the building that you want to light, and it's quite effective, to be honest. There are pictures if you have Facebook, look up Burton Road, which is my Facebook page for my model railway. There's pictures on there of the mag light in the roof space of the depot. It's very effective in the dark as well. Where do we just leave from? That's got to be Stafford, isn't it? It bloody is, you know. It's bloody Stafford. I'll probably be doing a video on Burton Road at some point, because I'm just stuck. I got an idea what I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it or not, which is rather bloody annoying, to be honest. Ooh, Desi. So we whack her up to 110 now. So I want to sort of do a video and like get people's opinions on it, and it'll go both out. So they haven't fixed that then. The leak that you can hear the, what you call it? I just want to sort of kind of make a little railway depot scene. Not a big heavy maintenance depot, but one where stuff can be serviced. Like I've got like my little load bank that I want next to the depot. But yeah, it's just try, because the idea is that I want a load bank, a little loco storage line, and then it goes off to a little yard sort of thing. Driven 3.5 miles on the 350/2. on my bloody train. So I'm running ECS again. Oh no, maybe not. One brave soul. Oh, there's a few. Oh, great car. Nice. 254 and 304 are the steeds. Glad I didn't go down that side for a change. Oh, what's happened, Bradley? What have you done, lad? What have you done? "294 journey's broken." How come? What one? I don't see any freight. Oh dear me. Chapter 2, fourth one down, you start it and AI spads. Okay, just log it, mate. Oh, we got a 40-mile-an-hour limit coming up, so a little bit of heavy braking. Right next to a red, well, that's interesting. Oh dear me, it is getting that time of night. What I do usually now, because I'm on the sofa, I'll just usually lay on the sofa and watch some telly until I drift off to sleep, which is not the best thing to do. So I think it's usually a mile, isn't it, when that just before that thing shows up. So it's the chapter 2, fourth one down. You start it and an AI spads. I'll have a look at that. I take it that's on PS5. Oh, I don't know, mate. It could be me. I mean, I'll stick telly on in a bit anyway after I've done the stream. What is it? Coming up to 11 o'clock, so yeah. We'll probably end up finishing this one. I want to have a little quicker look around Crewe, actually. I want to see something if we can do it or not. Basic to Mesa. Basic to Riesa, part 2. Okay. Might have a look at that one in a bit. 40-mile-an-hour section coming up. I do think these should be really random lengths, and because at the moment they're just all one designated length. Also, the other thing is as well is if it's on the notification boards you get for a 40-mile-an-hour run-in, where it tells you there's a restriction coming up about a mile away, then it should, the lights should be flashing. No AWS warning either, no. Oh, is that some lightning? Oh, we could be getting some lightning. Ooh. "10 miles outside Crewe." So I remember, I think it was actually Saturday night, I started watching, because I wanted to watch the, I played some Call of Duty Saturday night, but I didn't stream, I was so tired, and then, I wanted to watch some, the GP qualifying in Mexico, and that was on about 12:30. So I think about, it would have been, that is the AI warning. So that's wrong. That's your AI warning, Bradley. And it's on the wrong side of the track as well, because we'd just gone past the restriction on that track. So they still got to get that right, and they haven't. Right, I'll see if I can note that. If you see something that don't look right, just carry on, love, alright? Mind your nose. Stop curtain twitching. We do get the occasional 12 car 450 down here. Sometimes they used to work on the late night runs. But most of the time we get 10 car on a weekend, on a Sunday, 10 car 444s or 5 car 444s. Most of the time they split at Bournemouth or Southampton. I had a good thing in the Asda store downstairs earlier on today when I went in there. This absolute shit of a customer was shouting at the person on the customer service desk, and he was, you know, making his voice raised and being a right obnoxious little bastard. He wouldn't let her finish, sort of thing. Anyway, the manager, obviously people were hearing it. The manager came over, started shouting and getting this in this customer's face. And it's just like, the customer looked at him, he goes, no, he goes, you don't like it when someone gets in your face and starts shouting at you? He said, that's my staff member there. He goes, we don't accept it. He goes, if you can't talk perfectly to someone, he goes, out the shop. He said, I don't want you in here. I was like, fucking get in there. She was quite shaken up, actually, to be honest. Buggered in timetable. Okay. Can you make a note of it? Drop it in the back cave. We'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it next on this. Oh, bouncing into Crewe. This is what I like. Oh shit, red lights. We're bloody spadding into Crewe at this rate. What's in the yard? Basford Hall. Oh, hello. Dad didn't like that at all. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, look at you going faster than me. Yeah. Waster. I'm up against a red light anyway. Okay, we'll have a look at that. That is charging. Why is that not charging? Oh, it's fully charged. Oh, that's right. No idea why I've got two internet pages open.
We are now approaching Crewe. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right. Speak to our team or text the British.
I see I'm going to have to do a proper rail store stock, aren't we? Mark 2A stock, Mark 2F in blue, Mark 2F, Mark 2A in the city. Is that buffer stop there? Oh shit, it is. Don't want a Dresden this, do I? That's a bloody Pendolino goes by. Don't think I've used this unit before. $6,952. Don't Essen it. Yeah, I know. That's it. Oh my god, Hentis has just Essened it. Really? Yeah, really. Right, okay, so we're going to go over quickly and have a look at Leipzig, Dresden. And we're going to look in the journey modes. And journey mode doesn't like my PS5, it'll crash. So I've got orange tropical barley and Schweppes lemonade, diet lemonade. Yeah, people remember that as the Hentis maneuver. Or the Hentis fuck up, but either way. Right then, okay. Dresden, Leipzig, let's have a look. Was it Leipzig, Dresden? Bahnstrecke. Is it Bahnstrecke? I'm sure it's Bahnstrecke. There she is. There she is. Bahnstrecke, lesbian. Bahnstrecke, Leipzig, Dresden. For fuck's sake. Do journeys. It's not even come up on that I've done anything on there, which I know I have. That's just not on. Absolutely not on. Well, where's Bahnstrecke? Dumbass. There she is. So is it... Did you say it's chapter 2? Buggled in timetabled moose as well. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it that one? 53383. Oh, let's look at Discord. It is that one. Part 2. Okay, let's click on that. Move that out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. Drive this local manifest train from Weibig to Riesa. Oh. Oh, I say. Well, that's interesting then. Right, so this is going to take a bit of precise working out. As soon as we get in there, we'll pause it. There we go. We'll pause that, and we will go to... Huh? So even though I paused it, well, that's just poopy pants. Yeah, that's fucked, isn't it? Okay, you basically, because you dropped it, I'll tag either Alex or JD, and it will probably be logged, and they'll put it in the log to get it looked at. And it also happens in thingy mode. Let me double check that as well. This is why I'm a tester. I see everything. I see things others don't. I see bugs in my sleep. They don't know they're bugs. Shut up and start chasing dinosaurs, mate. Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden. Go on to 294. And it's... Oh, what was the... would it be that one, part 2? No, it's the one before it, isn't it? It would be that one. EZK. Let's have a look. None shall pass the BCP. Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole. Person. Weather conditions and the type of train can affect your driving. The speedometer will tell you how fast you're going. Study it. The brakes will tell you when you need to. Service failure, signal pass at danger. Straight away. Okay. All right. That is a bit of a no-no, isn't it? Right. Okay. Well, what I'll do, I shall tag the JD or the Alex in it and in the content creation, and yes, we shall go from there. Yes, right, guys. Anyway, tomorrow, this is going to be the end of the stream now because, yeah, we've done 4 routes, which are good. I'm happy we've done them. I've got to put all these and the ones from Thursday night, I believe, last Thursday night, in the onto YouTube. So I've got to get those sorted out. Tomorrow is going to be clean and flat day for me. Check my lottery numbers because I might have won something. Probably not. But yeah, guys, I will speak to you. I will see you tomorrow night around 19:30. We will be doing Sniper Elite Resistance. I think, no, number 4, the Italian one. No, it's not the Italian one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the Italian one. So we'll be doing that. And then that will be tomorrow night from 19:30 for Wednesday night gaming. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and if you have hit the sub button, think about becoming a member. $3.99 a month. It really helps me out and everything. And you get 2 members only dedicated live streams, and there's also a little back catalogue of the live streams as well. You also get members first videos, and you also get shout outs. Hello, shout out members. Hello, East Killer, Bradley as well, and Great Western Enterprise, Car Thief as well. All my members, loads of other ones. Tom, Train Simulator Driver. Yep, and yeah, join us. They have pie, as in PI. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and hit the bell icon as well. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much. I will see you for the next one tomorrow night. Have a good day tomorrow and have fun. Take it easy and see you later, guys. Bye bye.